Okay, the 2009 Royal Rumble is done and over with. So, quick rundown of matches. You began off with Hardy and Swagger. Swagger won. You then went to Melina and Phoenix. Melina out of nowhere hits like a roll-up out of the Implant Buster and wins. She's the new women's champion. Okay, Santino just looked astounded that someone beat Beth Phoenix. Then you had the JBL Cena match. Cena retained. Best part of that whole match, JBL booted the referee in the face on accident. HBK got into the ring, super kicked JBL. John Cena looked relieved and like, oh man, it's HBK old is back. Then he got super kicked. Then Mike goes through JBL on top of John Cena, and then like 4 minutes later when a ref showed up, he did the count, typical 1, 2. Then Cena popped up, hit an FU out of nowhere, 1, 2, 3. Yay. Now Hardy Edge became a no DQ match, which led, of course, to Chavo getting involved a little bit. Hardy did a ladder spot to put Chavo through the middle table, which I think would have been the Raw table. Did a pretty good job. Vicky came down. It looked like, Hardy was going to win. Then Matt came down with a steel chair instead of a concerto, which they teased like the whole time. And then Matt Hardy waffled Jeff in the head, allowing Edge to score the victory and become the new champion. I predicted no title changes because, Melina is champ. There's no real push behind Melina. And making Edge champ again, why did they make Jeff Hardy champion for a month? And this is his only title match? Because he kept on getting either had a car accident, or he was sick, or he got jumped, or he got burst into flames with pyro. But anyway, whatever. So, to go through your 4 matches, Swagger retained, Cena retained, Edge new champion, Phoenix new champion. The Rumble itself, pretty decent. I think everyone skinned the cat at least once or twice in this match. There's only 2 real surprise entrants. One was Hacksaw Jim Duggan, and 2 was Rob Van Dam. Now, they were in Detroit, so it makes sense to have Rob Van Dam show up. But Rob Van Dam showed up during the Royal Rumble. That was absolutely insane. Now, it ended up coming down to Legacy and Triple H. So, everyone kind of figured out that then it came down to Orton and Triple H. And then Orton won. And then for 2 minutes he pointed at, the WrestleMania 25 thing. And then all of a sudden, all the pyro went off, and that was it. So, to recap the 2009 Royal Rumble, one last time. Melina, new champ. Edge, new champ. He's now, a 6-time World Heavyweight Champion? And Melina's a 3-time champion now. Cena retained, Swagger retained, and the winner of the Royal Rumble is Edge. Now, 2 interesting signs. One was Ram Jam. If you don't get it, watch The Wrestler, you'll understand it. The other one was, these guys had the huge Santino sign showed up. And Santino lasted maybe under 2 seconds. He got into the ring while his music was still playing and got thrown over the top rope, I think before his music finished. So I think he had a 2-second. That was about it, and Mysterio holding on for all of dear life. I think everyone skinned the cat. Even Show skinned the cat. Just everyone seemed to get the near elimination, hold on to the top rope, slide under. Did start out with not Miz, sorry. Ooh, that's a huge one there. Mysterio and Morrison. And that was sick. Raw itself actually overall pretty good. A decent amount of one-on-one stare downs. It really didn't build a whole lot into WrestleMania, except for maybe, Taker's show for a Mania match. And I guess now we can look forward to No Way Out, Double Chambers. Now, if they were smart, you do every match in a chamber. Defend the tag belts in a triple threat chamber match. defend the women's belt in a chamber match, and then all 3 of the main titles, individual chamber matches. Vince, you've got enough people to do a chamber match pay-per-view. Don't do the top 2. Do every single match in a chamber. Make no way out. Awesome.